What up, Unstoppables? So I just wrapped up my interview with Alex Coons, the founder of Hot Tongue Pizza and the host of Pie to Pie podcast. And I'm sitting here doing my post-interview ritual where I'm just offloading media. I got my cameras here, basically just dumping the files off of my cameras onto this little external hard drive right here, and airdropping audio files, and this is what I do after every episode. So one of the lessons I've learned is when you are if you want to create a new habit, if you associate that habit with other habits, then you're more likely to follow through with that habit. So I think whenever I'm doing a file dump, I want to reflect on the episodes that I'm dumping. So dumping Alex Coons right now onto the external hard drive, and lots of great stuff. It was a really refreshing conversation. So I'm trying to find this balance of journalistic investigation, like an investigative journalism, where a lot of my leads, my podcast is my research. As I'm talking to these people, they're recommending tools and services and actually making recommendations for future podcast guests on the show who they respect and admire. That's 80% of my content. The other 20% is the things I'm interested in, the people I'm interested in, the tools, the authors I'm interested in, the experts I'm interested in. And Alex is one of those people that I was interested in talking to while I was out here in Los Angeles. One, because I know he's a wealth of knowledge in respect to the Los Angeles pizza market, but two, I really admire the work that he's doing, the content that he's putting out. Frankly speaking, it resonates with me because I feel like we have the same message. The message we're putting out into the universe is positive. We believe in a lot of the same values. And I just think he's doing great work. He's also out there doing 100% in-person interviews, which is hard, but it's a level of commitment to quality that I think, I don't know, I respect what he's doing. And if you haven't checked out the Pie to Pie podcast, I highly recommend you do check it out. In today's episode, we talked about, his come up being an artist, finding the world of pizza through delivery, falling in love with the business of restaurants, management, treating it like he owns it, eventually owning equity in the business that he was working for, opening his own concept where it really has his vision behind it, his branding behind it. And really, he started his podcast, Pie to Pie, to have more open, honest conversations and to get people talking. And I think we're both here to do that same thing, where I'm trying to change the world through getting people to open up, to be vulnerable, to share knowledge. I think if we can close the knowledge gap, if we can lift up owners across the country and transform the industry, this industry will change the world. And I see a lot of that in Alex. I don't know if he has the same mission necessarily, but his mission, a roundabout way, is to share knowledge and to lift the industry up. And anybody who's marching to that beat, I want to create awareness about. So do check out his podcast again, Pie to Pie podcast. He's doing great work, and yeah, I'll be live in a little bit more than a month, and I'm gonna try to do more of this behind the scenes stuff going forward. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Later.